YouTube land? I am Elite, of course, from Elite the Phoenix, and thank you for checking out my video. I will be talking all about my gray, white, silver, and black Marley twists, how I got them, some extra details about how I decorate them, and then anything else I think you should know. If you are new here, what's up? Thank you so much. Do not forget to subscribe and hit that bell button. That way you know whenever I post a new video. And of course, if you're returning, what's up? Thank you so much for continuing to support me. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, so again, I'm like really excited to be doing this video because I did not see that many people on YouTube or the interwebs in general showing black women wearing this color hair. And for me, before I commit to like purchasing the hair for a style or really jumping in, I always like to do my research. YouTube's a major place I come to check out what the style could look like on me. And I was kind of disappointed, but it was kind of cool for me because I just, you know, jumped off and really just kind of did a color that I've never done before, and I feel so good about making that decision to do it because I feel confident, I feel sexy, I feel like Storm, and I feel like telling you guys some details about this hair, so why don't we just do that? Okay, I wrote them down on a piece of paper. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was how long did this take, right? Because I did it myself. As you can tell, they're Marley twists, Havana twists, whatever you want to call them. And the way I did it was I braided the top, the base part, and then I twisted all the way down. There are a ton of tutorials on YouTube right now, so you can go check those out. And for me, I took my time, but it took me, I would say, 5 to 6 hours, and I did it over the course of 2 days. I was kind of going slow, and I was watching TV, and I started at night, so I was tired, but I still feel like that's not bad for you to do it yourself. It does get annoying, especially doing the back, but I also have like a pretty decent amount. My twists aren't very big, so if you're gonna do them chunkier, then it will take you less time. So keep that in mind. Okay, next up, how much hair? When I was at the hair store, they told me no less than 4 packs. I used about 4.5 packs, so I would say buy 5 packs of hair because the other pack that I have left, and I'll show you right now, I have about this much hair left. I can use this now to replace ones that get too raggedy, or if one falls out, God forbid, please don't let that happen to me. But you know, I can use this hair, which is good. And this actually leads me into the next point. I wanted to tell you guys what kind of hair I had. So the hair I got was by Supreme Royal Silk, and it's an Afro twist braid. The first color, which, oh crap, I believe is this lighter color, this white color. I'll show that to you right now. That color. This one is color code M51. That's that. Okay. And then for the darker kind, which I don't have any more hair left of, but this is it, like this grayer dark color. This is color M44. And I basically bought half and half. I bought 3 of the M51, and then I had 2 of the M44, and I just took one one whiter one and one darker gray one and mixed them together. And then some have 2 dark grays and some have all 2 whites. And that was just the way I did the gradient throughout my hair. But yeah, so that's all I need for that. And this hair, I believe at my local beauty supply store, was about $9, which to me, I would rather go with the more expensive brand if it doesn't fray as much and it doesn't tangle. And yeah, because I'm going to keep these in for over a month and I'm going to keep redoing them, so I don't want to have to buy more hair. But for a $40, $50 hairstyle, I think it looks pretty good and it's going to last pretty long. Okay, what else is next? Oh, now I have my hair charms. Yes, you know you gotta decorate your hair, duh. And so my local beauty supply had hair charm packs for about $2.50 to $3, and I'll show you some of them. Obviously there's the string, which everybody loves. I have some string around in here. Yeah, here's some string. I have some more string, some charms. I thought these charms were so cute with like a little dangly piece. I have like the shell charm. Let's show that one. That one was super cute. And they also just have like the regular gold clamps. I mean, you see these all the time. And these were super easy to apply. I kind of sporadically put them in my hair, and then like I would part my hair and do it one way and see how some charms would fall, and then do the other way. And then when you put it up in a bun like this, you can even just add charms where you see fit to give it some more style. But it was super easy to put in, like no hard work at all. And it just makes the overall look a lot cuter. Okay, so now moving on to the extra things I want to tell y'all about. Number one, which I'm sure people say it all the time, but these can be heavy, okay? Especially if you're doing a lot of thick, chunky ones, they are heavy. Mine, I have about 4.5 packs in, so when I first had it put in, when I first did them, you know, my head was like, every time I put in a ponytail, my head was getting rocked. I've had them in for like a week and a half now, and I'm kind of getting used to it again, but honestly, still sometimes I put my hair up in a ponytail, and if I swing it too hard, I'm like, oh shoot. So be careful. They are kind of heavy, and if you don't like a heavy hairstyle, consider using less hair, or maybe, you know, this style might not be for you. Okay, next, your makeup can get on the hair. This is something that I feel like is a duh moment, but I really didn't think about it. So for example, having light hair around your hairline and your face, and being a brown girl with brown makeup, sometimes my makeup can get on it. Now, it's nothing that a baby wipe can't fix, or you could just take it out, take out the whole twist, wipe it off by hand, and then just redo it real quick. It's whatever is more easy for you to do, but both methods work. And honestly, if you do your makeup carefully and you set your face before letting your hair hit your face, your makeup really shouldn't transfer that much. So it's not so bad, but I did think that was something worth noting. The next thing is, blending your hair. So my real hair is natural, but I'm growing out a hair dye job, and so only the very ends of my hair are really light brown. So I don't know if I could find any pieces, but blending it in was like a little bit of a hassle on some twists. So what I did was like coat the end with gel just to slick it together and condense it, and then I twist it really tight around the base so that it's kind of like my hair's hidden underneath it. But there are going to be braids where like you can kind of see some brown sticking out, and I feel like because it's at the base of your braid, you can't really tell when all your hair's down, so it doesn't bother me, but that's something you should know. And I think the last thing I need to say is you may need to redo a few. This is something that I don't really hear people say, but you should say. If you ain't no damn professional, there are probably going to be some twists that get loose after the first week. I know for me, like I always end up redoing them like after the first week. Little by little, you can just redo a couple every morning. It doesn't have to be all of them, because if you do a good enough job, it should look decent. And they get better over time. Like as you wear the hair, it loses its luster. It looks realer and fresher and just way more natural. So it's not a bad thing as you're redoing them, because it also takes out some of the bulkiness. Some of the hair will shed, so it'll hopefully lighten up the load on your head over time. But yeah, I love these twists. If you have any questions about how I did it, if you want to see how I did it, leave it down below. Like this video if you liked it, and if you want to see any pictures of, you know, this hair, check out my Instagram and my Snapchat, Elite the Phoenix. And woo, I'm so excited to have done this video. I really hope you guys appreciate it, and I will definitely see you in my next one. Bye.